Hello and welcome. I'm Josh with USCutter, and I've shown you in a separate video how to use a vinyl cutter and some print and cut materials to create sublimation designs for cotton. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create designs on cotton with sublimation ink without doing any weeding, and then I'm going to show you how you can also create metallic foil designs using your sublimation printer. Now that I've got your attention, please know that if you have any product or sales related questions, our sales team can be reached at sales@uscutter.com, and every single item we sell comes with lifetime customer support for free. And if you ever need to talk to support, you can reach them at support@uscutter.com. If you like this, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe. We put out a lot of content all the time. So let's take a look at some of the things that are required to perform some of this sublimation magic. First thing is you need a sublimation printer. Sawgrass printers are great, but it will also work with other sublimation printers as well as other sublimation inks. So I will be providing instructions for that as well too. The next thing that you need is going to be a heat press. I will be using my old trusty 15x15 swing arm heat press that I've owned for a few years now. For my first trick, I'm going to create a design using sublimation ink and then press it to a cotton shirt without doing any weeding at all. To do this, I'm going to be using the Forever Subli Light transfer paper. Here on the left side, you can see that I've got the back, and on the right side, we have the front print side of the paper. Let's start with the Sawgrass printer instruction. You're going to want to switch over to the Forever version of the Sawgrass Print Manager. And to do that, you want to click the little icon, and then select Options, followed by Edition. And then if you don't already see Forever as an option to select, you want to click Enable New Edition. This will bring up another pop-up window, and you'll want to type in Forever with a capital F and click Apply. You can then navigate the menu and find the Forever Edition is selectable. Once you have the Forever Edition selected, you need to send a file to the Sawgrass Print Manager, just like normal, and you'll be able to have the Forever papers that you can select. Forever Subli Light is really only for full-tone vector graphics and not suitable for photographs or light colors. Forever's made a list of tested colors that it'll work with, and I've put a link to that in the video description down below. Because we are using the Sawgrass Print Manager, everything is pretty much done for us, and we just need to hit print and we're done. If you're not using the Sawgrass Print Manager, or maybe you're not using Sawgrass inks, or maybe you're using a different printer. When you print it, you're going to want to change the print mode to the highest quality available, and then change the paper type to glossy. That's going to slow it down and use enough ink that you should be good to go. My heat press is set to 374 degrees, and I'm going to have the timer set to 30 seconds, and my pressure is going to be set to medium. It's also very important that you make sure the bottom plate is preheated as well. As we learned from my testing in the heat press overview video, it takes a good while for the bottom to get up to temp, so make sure that it's up to temp before you do this. Now, when we peel it, we're going to be peeling it hot, and I like to give it a good little rub down before we do that. To do this, I use a t-shirt or just whatever piece of cloth I have lying around. Give it a nice steady peel and we are good to go. I've successfully tested this on 100% cotton, 50-50 poly cotton blends, and even used these settings on 100% polyester because of this next product. Earlier I said I was going to show you how to create metallic foil designs using your sublimation printer. Well, to do that, we're going to be using the Forever Subli Light with the Forever Hot Stamping Foil and the Forever Subli Foil adhesive transfer paper. And I say that because the Forever Subli Foil works like an adhesive to help hold down the hot stamping foil to the Subli Light. Take the lower text that we have right here. I'm just going to cut a small piece of the Subli foil off and then press it to the shirt that we just did at 356 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm going to peel it hot. When you peel the clear Subli foil paper away, you will notice that some of your image transferred over to it. Don't worry, it's not going to cause an issue at all. This is very normal. Then we want to follow that up by pressing our Forever Hot Stamping Foil over the top at 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 seconds. I'm then going to move it off the heat press and wait for it to cool down to the touch before peeling it off. Once cooled, I'm going to peel it and we have a beautiful foil design here. This is a smaller one, but let me show you some of the bigger ones that I've done while I explain some tips when using the Forever Subli Light and the Forever Subli Foil. This may be a little confusing, so just to make sure, I'm going to go over the process one more time. The first thing you want to do is print out your image and press it using the Forever Subli Light. After that, you want to take your image and cover it with the Subli Foil clear sheet and press that over the top of it. After you peel that away, you want to apply your Forever Hot Stamping Foil over the top of that. Before you try anything, you want to print out a test page with something that's all black to make sure that you have the right settings on your heat press. I do lines of text so that I can cut it into multiple slots for multiple tests. You don't want the ink to dry on the Subli Light paper because it won't work as well. So be careful when handling the prints because you may smudge it. So take caution to prevent those smudging. Be very careful when moving the shirt away from the heat press once the foil has been applied. Maybe put something over the top of it. Hot stamping foil can be used with laser transfer and Caesar Easy Bead adhesive heat transfer vinyl. Check out the video we made a while back detailing how it's done. Well, that's going to be about it for this video. As always, if you have any product or sales related questions, you can reach our sales team at sales@uscutter.com. Every single item that you purchase from USCutter comes with free lifetime support at no additional charge. You can reach a support agent anytime at support@uscutter.com. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch this, and have yourself a wonderful day.